I'll just say this. Kaz, you came at like one of the most loved people on this app when you came at Bozo. So that was like kind of silly. You should have just stayed quiet and not bullied anyone, because I was being your one person to stand by you and you ruined it. Sorry. Not you standing by me, I stood by you.
And we were kind of set up around that, just like the chat thing, right? So I want to come back, right my wrong, and say sorry to her. And I did, before I even came back. I contacted her and I said, you know, I really apologise for what I've done and what I've said, and it was wrong timing, and I owned all that shit. Gemma, take me out to couch court. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I thought we did have friendship. We had actually put boundaries up with each other, like if there's any issues, we talk to each other. She always talks about it on live anyway, you know, it's like there wouldn't be all these issues if people went to each other. This is a covert narcissist she is. Do you know what a covert narcissist is? You need to go look it up. Have a look. Oh yeah, I'll tell you. When I put Cyber Sarah's, I'm going to get it for you, thing into Chat GPT, well my friend did, who's a friggin' amazing woman. This, at the end of it, this is what Chat GPT. Oh wow, there's more. I didn't realise that. Hold on. I just want the final breakdown. Final thoughts. She appears to fit in the mould of covert narcissist or toxic manipulator. The kind who doesn't rage loudly but instead uses emotional storytelling, which she does, passive-aggressive drama, and weaponised pity to get what she wants. Her behaviour is not just dishonest, it's strategically dishonest. If you're dealing with someone like this on a regular basis, the best move is to stay factual, emotionally neutral, and set firm boundaries. She thrives on reaction and loyalty testing. Tonight, it was so funny being in the comments, and she goes, and guess who's going to be in my chat? And somebody in the comments said the person who brought the pizza. Now that person who said that comment, I don't know who you are, I can't remember who you are, you were really onto it. This is about loyalty testing, and you have to buy your weight in there. And it's so obvious, guys, the more you look into this. And I even said to one of my friends tonight, I could do a whole breakdown of what she does each live on Skimmermere. You know what I mean? Because it's just so textbook. Like she's a real master at what she does. Give her that much. Didn't need a bot to tell you that. You know, I haven't been a fan. I know that, Holy Chick. And, you know, and good friends at Holy Chick allowed me to do what I needed to, okay, which was go and talk to Mum Mia, try and figure it out for myself. She didn't down me. She didn't stop talking to me. She didn't, she didn't even disagree with me, even though she did disagree with me. She just allowed me to do that, okay? And it was a told you so moment. And I'm all for told you so's, because I know I don't know everything. But I'm always looking for the truth. I am, and I will correct myself to try and find the truth. And that's a good friend in my book. There's no loyalty testing between her and I. We've got loyalty. She can go into Mama Mia's live and love her if she wants to, but I'm not going to. And that's fine. And that's actually how this app should be. Like Cyber Sarah should be able to be my mod. You know, you don't need to believe her narrative. Now, look who did the biggest crime in New Zealand. And I know there's a lot of you that won't agree with me, but it was Jacinda Ardern. You know, and what did she say? We are the only source of the only narrative. If you want truth, come to us. We're the only source of truth. Now, anyone tells you that shit, there's something really wrong. Because someone said, oh yeah, you think you know all the truth, Kaz? And it's like, no, it's just my truth for now. It doesn't mean it's it forever. All I ever do is ask people to prove me wrong, right? Like I did Bozo. Matt proved me wrong, and I was the first to put my hand up, and I went on a live on Mama Mia's in front of hundreds and hundreds of people and apologised. And then what happened? They all came for me. Said I was bullying because what? I questioned her. But we did find out who Alpha is anyway, and then that account got taken down and the police were involved and, you know, everything like that. I don't know who country music lover is, but the thing is, I've got no respect for people like that. Like, if you've got no balls, you've got no guts to stand up here and talk without holding your nose and pretending to be this anonymous person because you're scared, I wouldn't listen to you. I've got absolutely no respect for you. So I don't really care who country music lover is, and nobody else should either. You know, it's like, if anyone wanted to come and talk their truth in here, I would say, one, you need to have your camera on. Two, because you can see a lot in a person's face. You've got to question those who never show their face, like DJ Freddie. You know, like you can see in my eyes, you can see my facial expressions. People know when people are lying. Dishonest people, or master manipulative people. Like I watch Sarah and she never looks at you. She'll always look away. She's always looking away. She never looks at you. Look at those things, guys. I'm staring at you. You can see everything about my face. It's because I'm telling the truth and I'm a genuine, real person. And you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like me, and it's all good. But you look at those ones who do put the camera on. Sarah never looks it up. She might briefly look, or she's like reading the thing. She won't look up. It says a lot. People who put gingerbread men on all the time. It says a lot. You can tell if someone's wasted, someone's drunk, someone's dishonest, someone's whatever. We are energetic beings, you and I. And we can feel when somebody, even through this camera, is not being a genuine person. Jeb Sinter, yeah, Geza. And now they all eat their hats. Yeah, I've been drinking for months. It's been boring the way she's drinking. Oh, well, she has no content. You've got to understand, guys, there's no content. There's no content, apart from her drama. How are you even allowed back on here? Weren't you banned off TikTok? No, Crystal, I wasn't. I was waiting for the pig nose comment. Yeah, sorry, Sarah. She said that to me last night. She said, well, I reckon I know who country music lover is. Her name is Peggy. So if everyone wants to know who country music lover is, her name's Peggy. Cares for PM. I don't know about that. Fuck being a no way. We do not vote. Do not vote, people. They're all corrupt. It's all just a big puppetry little thing in there. Like, come over, play with my puppets instead. She rubs her hand off her face years when she's lying. I know, so here for it. See, look, like you could really get into the psychology of it. And if you aren't aware of body language, you really need to be. Get a book when someone's cooked. Oh no, Cookers New Zealand's in here. I was waiting for my last live, and I was thinking, oh my god, you're probably gonna put me in there, but you haven't yet, so it's cool. When she reads comments and checks her gifting goals, I know. It's the only time she looks at the camera, eh? Like, you know, do love you, Kez. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm not here for you to love me, and I appreciate those who do. But, you know, it's like I'm not here for the followers, I'm not here for the gifts. I'm just here because I feel there is so much dishonesty on this app. And do you know what, guys? I really want to do a massive shout out to Matt. He has done a massive big turnaround. And whether it's because he's found love in his life, I don't know. But he deserves a medal for him doing what he's doing. I'm not always going to, me and Matt will not always agree, right? But all friends don't always need to agree. Even when you're in a relationship, you don't always agree, you know? But, you know, it's like, I really feel he's been given the hard yards on this one. And I don't feel he brought that drama. I think he stood up to the drama, and that's what they didn't like. They should report Mum Mia. People aren't going to report Mum Mia. Yeah, you're going to understand, we've been brought up in a society that is run by power and control and manipulation and deceit and lies and people doing whatever they can to get whatever they want. That's what politicians do, right? So, you know, you've got to look at, most people are geared to want to rescue people like her and truly believe it. I did. I believed what she was telling me. I believed actually maybe, you know, she is a good person. Maybe she just got the wrong mods. You know, I know they did lie to me, so I can't take their word for it, and maybe I have got it wrong. And I put my hand up and said, yeah, okay, you know. But once you lie, you barefaced lie, saying I showed her a picture of Emma, and then you lie again, saying I said shit about Cyber Sarah. I'm a gone burgers. I don't turn back, people, ever. My boundaries are so high when it comes to that shit. I like Matt, he's half cooked. He is half cooked. She's on the hunt for new mods to support your habits, totally. She's on the search, yep. And oh yes, I've lost 2 mods who have left for personal reasons. No, they were personal reasons, Sarah, and you know, damn well know it. And the rest of us do too, because our eyes are wide open. You know, you might be able to pull the thing over other people, but you're not going to pull it over me or a lot of people on here. We can see what you're doing. I'm absolutely certain, even tonight, and I'll say it and I don't, and look, prove me wrong. All you've got to do is prove me wrong, okay? Because my intuition's pretty on point. Prove me wrong if you didn't order those pizzas falsely to get your dinner tonight. Get them to call me. I can't believe she would throw Bonnie under the bus, I know. And you know, look at her language, guys. You've got very strong words. Love and hate. She's all about, I love you, I love you. Oh, they hate me. They hate, there's no in between. She's very black and white. It is a form of manipulation using very strong words like love and hate. Because I know there's a lot of people in here, I could say hate me. I don't feel that. I think they've read me wrong and they've believed in a narrative which is untrue. Because you've got to understand, I come on here and I put a mirror up to these people and I start showing you all the truth, or what I perceive my truth. It's not exactly the truth, but it shatters the illusion and they don't like it. Yeah, all except for the call the cops and then done. It's all theatrics. Politicians do it. Like, all you've got to do, if you want to look at mass manipulators, you just go on politician TV for a day. My mother used to watch it. I'd be like, what the heck are you doing? You are just brainwashing yourself by watching these people. It's all theatrics. So that it's just a puppet show, guys. But no one complains about that puppet show. Well, some people do, but no one stands up and stops it. It is disgusting. If I was sent pizzas to someone I hated, it would be the grossest flavour. And did anyone notice that in those pizzas that she got, there were sweet ones, which he always, Jay always orders. Why would someone do that? Like, if you were a hater, would you just not like to get normal pizzas? Just say, I'll have a seafood one, I'll have this one, that one, not sweet pizzas. Sounds a bit weird to me. Coincidental, maybe? Mia says, I love you, Mum, but she never replied. I know. Every pizza has the same ones they usually order. Yeah, true. That's true, actually. My bum. I find it so I'm like a kid sometimes, all these stupid names, and I just start laughing. Yeah, you've seen the cheap ones, or you've just seen something really gross, not sweet, yummy ones. That Jay always orders. Honestly, to people, you know, like, I come on here and I fucking lose my shit and start laughing because it is so ridiculous. I really don't know how people can take this whole thing seriously and not questioning it. It's definitely Jason. I know, of course it is. She's got how many phones, guys? They've got phones, and you know, she had said it. She's got no money. She's got no food. So what about, you know, how are you going to get it? You'd see gluten-free extra jalapenos. Yeah. Cheap plain flavours, exactly. It's like, we just got to think. And if you really want to know, and I know people are against AI, and I have been for a long time, but my friend has been saying to me, she's like, Kaz, it really is quite like informative, and it is. So you can just chat GPT this stuff. They know. Mushroom and spinach pizzas. I felt sad for the pizza company. Yeah, exactly. So when you want to manipulate your audience, so okay, let's look at the psychology behind somebody who sells houses. Okay, this is a really good analogy for you. If you go and look at a house, what the agents, what they learn to do with you is they will look at your emotional response to things, okay? So when you go in the house, and the first thing for a woman they will look at is what she thinks of the kitchen and what she thinks of the bathroom. And I know that's very sexist, but that is what they're trained to do. Because I used to know a woman in Whangarei, if you're in here, friender, but she talked to me through this part about the marketing side. So they sell houses based on emotional response and make a lot of money. You know, if they can find really good, you know, bits that they know they would emotionally attach to, that person's going to pay the money. That's what they do. And so if you were hungry and your kid's home, hasn't been home for a week, you've got no food because you've got your lung cleansers and you've got your whatever, probably no dog food, probably no cat food, but that's all right. They can have piece of pizza later. You would do something like that because then it gets your audience emotionally like, wow, okay, we've got, oh, poor pizza company. Not only that, oh, look, we can't let them lose money. Oh, look, let's just, somebody with a kind heart in here will help a family. You know, help that. It wasn't even about her, did you notice? That person probably felt sorry for the pizza company because someone in here just said it. And so they went and ordered her pizza. And 5 pizzas and a free car later. Hey, cookers. Yeah.